king is a hitter,
Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston, we got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shampi. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
is a hitter,
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill in this one, Connolly early. What should we keep an eye on here?
This guy's pitched in several different roles. He started, he's done long relief. It'll be interesting today to see how they use him. I think you have to go hitter to hitter, inning to inning. And if he's having success, you let him go as long as he possibly can.
All right, first pitch coming up. J.P. Crawford digs in now. Hauls it in, one away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base.
And that one hammered. And it's off the green monster. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now it's Josh Naylor. Hey! The Mariners could definitely use a win here with the end of the regular season approaching. Just underway here at Fenway.
We're pretty late in the season now, Boog, and every win or loss is magnified. Got to do your job on every play and make sure you don't cost the team by losing focus.
Early, 23 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick in 2023. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. One-two now. And that one almost got him. This one in the air. Durbin. Two down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense. And an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball, that's out.
Raleigh, the runner at first with two gone. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
We all know that that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Randy Arozarena in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. It's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Raleigh coming home. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the second game of the series.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Mariners 1 and the Red Sox coming up. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England.
I just told the label that I need 100 bands. It's not a game, boy, but I need it in advance. Let's go. Wait a minute. Why they in their feelings? Wait a minute.
On the hill for the Mariners, Luis Castillo. His ERA ranks among the best in the league, and it's earned.
Yeah, Boog, he's not giving away free passes and consistently missing barrels. That impact, it just shows up on a regular basis. It's been an impressive season up to this point.
Everything's down in the zone, and everything's working for him. Unlike your hips, the stats don't lie, Singy.
Well, the numbers say elite, and the eye test backs it up. You need to put that arm in bubble wrap. It's a long season, and they're going to need this guy.
The 1-0. Foul ball there. The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Ref Snyder has a beat on it, and there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Marcelo Meyer.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Roman
Yep,
Anthony,
that ball went
the
out.
next to hit, takes ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting third, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Into left center for a base hit.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Casas went deep in his most recent game. Abreu off of first with 2 away.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. In the dirt. Two now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And the Red Sox lead 1. They trail here 1-0. Back now at Fenway, and stepping in for the Mariners, Rob Refsnyder.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
There's a swing and a miss. Goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Clips the corner. Strike 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Late with the swing there. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2 down. And up next for Seattle, Cole Young.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Mariners go down quietly there, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Joe stepping in from Boston. Marcelo Meyer. Meyer went off for 2 homers in his last game.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And a big swing and a miss. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. Not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Fought off foul. Oh, 1 now. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what,
ball, that's
you're
out.
going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now the 0-1. In the air, left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
So runner at second, 2 down. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox.
Really strong hitting performance recently.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. No advance, though. Durbin mashed a homer in his last game. Man at second.
Ball.
Two and one now. Fouled off down the right side. Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground right side. Sends it to first. That is the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. Crawford working through some struggles lately. And now the 0-1.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
Ball, that's low.
Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. That one
Ball
missed.
3.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. That one misses.
Ball 4. Take your
So
bait.
leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Swung on, belted. And this one's off the billboards. Home run. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Josh Naylor. And
That's
there's
a ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one fouled off. Strike 2.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Out towards right center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He doubled home a run at his first AB. That one ripped but foul. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Ball 1.
There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man at second.
Looks
Ball
like he's
2.
being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a pop-up. Meyer brings it in. Out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Dominic Canzone.
Swing and he popped it up. And that's the 3rd out. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now 3-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez.
Nope. That's inside.
Narvaez launched a homer in his most recent game.
That's a ball. Hey!
Here's a 2-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Two now. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Jerry.
Yeah, the biggest storyline coming in was just how hot he's been. Haven't seen it yet today, but it's still early, Bird.
Ball, that's out.
Narvaez on at first, nobody out. Ripped to right, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
For the Red Sox, center fielder, Roman Anthony.
Ball.
Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to short, Crawford fires to first in time.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move two runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Runners at second and third and one out. And here is Wilyer Abreu. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
2 on, 1 out. In the air, left field. Can't get there. 1 run will score. Throws to second. He pulls into second as 2 runs score in the play.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Line and a base hit into right. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. He will score. It's 3-3.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
1 down. Here's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer. 0 for 1 so far.
Nope. Outside.
And the 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles underneath it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series.
That's outside. Nope, outside.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
That one
No, that's
just
down.
misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Ouch, that one drilled him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
First and second, 2 outs. Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit. Rip, but it curls foul. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That one lifted to left. And that ends the inning. So they get 3 and draw even. On to inning number 4. All tied up at 3 apiece. On to the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Rob Refsnyder. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close. Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Outside.
And another ball. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Seattle, third baseman Brendan Donovan.
And that one popped in the air, left field. 2 down.
Up next for Seattle, second baseman Cole Young.
Next to hit, Cole Young. He popped out to the catcher his first time up.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. To third. Zips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Through 3.5, we're all even, 3 apiece. Bottom of the 4th, Joe stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball inside.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. On the ground, Donovan jumps, throws, and they get the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Carlos
My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Narvaez in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Ball, that's down.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a foul ball. Struck him out looking, and that's 4 strikeouts. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Another steady performance at the plate today after riding a hot streak, Boog. His consistency in the box has been impressive.
That clips the zone, 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Good job to fight that one off. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. Roman Anthony waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. He's not just hot, he's lava right now. Can't believe they're still pitching to
Up
him.
next for the Red Sox, center fielder Roman Anthony.
That clips the corner.
Oh, one.
Durant leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Really
ball
good
two.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Dives and he can't hang on. To first and
No,
he
he's
beats it.
safe.
Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Go ahead run on base. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dane Dunning up and loosening in the pen. Zulueta also getting ready. 2 on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the monster. 1 runs in, runner around third. The relay, catcher can't hang
in
on.
there.
It's 5-3. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Dane Dunning.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. On to the top of the 5th we go. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Tanner Houck, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Moran also throwing. High fly ball, right field. Abreu on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One down.
Up next for Seattle, catcher Cal Raleigh.
That's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or wet.
Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Josh Naylor will hit next. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. Fouled off to the right.
Ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Mariners are down in order. They're still down 5-3. Back here in Boston, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. One away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That misses the
that
zone.
ball went out.
Ball one. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Cedar.
Digging in, Cedar Rafaela. 1 for 2. Out towards right center field. Ref Snyder on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing for Boston. And it remains 5-3. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in the MPV. I'm holding big, solo as vocalist maestro. This fish grease, rest in peace, Polo. He see us, I was just with G, just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangsta. Who is that? They gon' say nah.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Tanner Houck in the game for the first time this season. The 1-0. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's ball 2.
And
nope.
now the count
That's
is full.
inside.
And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Randy Arozarena, the next to hit. Arozarena having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Ball. That's inside.
The Red Sox holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's in there. Here's a 1-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Stays alive.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. And the sweeper misses.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Dominic Canzone.
In there for a strike. Kind of boxed that one behind the plate, though. Not in time. He's safe.
Now that right there is not something you see every day. I think he was so focused on framing the pitch to get the called strike, he forgot to close his glove on it. They got the strike, but the pass ball cost him.
Runner at second here, one gone. That's in for a strike. 0-2 now. Got him. 2 out. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Mariners. Refsnyder having a lot more success on the road this season. Two outs and one in scoring position. Now a pop-up on the infield. Meyer. And that'll do it. Mariners lead one. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Yasver Zulueta.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Trying to bunt his way on, and that's just foul. There's a strike at the knees. Movement in the bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Bizzardo, the right-hander, loosening up as well. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
0-1 down. Ground ball to the right side.
Foul.
And foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball down.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. He's throwing fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired. Coming in hot, and we've seen more of the same in the box today. He brings a real confidence to this offense.
Two down, nobody on. And
Inside,
now 2-0.
ball 2. Hey.
Red Sox by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one off the mark, and the count is 3-1. Roman Anthony on deck for Boston. Up the middle, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Roman Anthony.
Just missed.
Ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-0. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Mariners 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Whitlock.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 2. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And now it's 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One and 2 here. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Takes it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Inside, ball
down
one.
and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch. If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Foul ball there. The 2-2 on the way. Sits him down looking. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. So back to the top of the order. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
Red Sox leading it by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ripped towards third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Mariners 3.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose A. Ferrer. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
No, that's low. Ball
He's
two.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one
That's ball
missed.
3.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And they'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Tristan Casas.
Tap foul at the plate. In for a strike. 0-2. Ferrer goes 6'1", 235 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Got him. One gone here.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Now here is Marcelo Meyer. Man at first, one away. Oh, 0-2 now. Good eye in that spot. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose A. Ferrer will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher for the Mariners, Edward Bizardo.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
First and second, 2 outs. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. There's the strike. The Bo Sox trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Ball
Really
one.
good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Mariners 3. Ready to begin the 8th. Cal Raleigh steps in. League leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Seattle, first baseman Josh Taylor.
Yeah, doesn't chase, doesn't cheat, just waits for something he can drive.
Yeah, I'd say he's the definition of a professional hitter. You miss your spot, you're paying for it.
And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And it hits off the monster. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And he's got a double.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
So the tying run at second. Check swing. He held up. And the count now 2-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Moran getting loose as well. And he can't come up with it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Left fielder Randy Arozarena.
Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The Red Sox trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Garrett Whitlock done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Aroldis Chapman.
All they need from him right here is 1 out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
Canzone in the box now, takes strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. That's inside, and that's ball 1. Out towards right center field. Abreu coming on. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back in Boston, so stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Ball.
That's a little bit low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one at the knees for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just off the inside edge.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And now 3-1. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Jaron Durant steps to the dish in a big spot.
This guy's just a baseball player. What a game and what a past couple of weeks. Man, he's been so hot, we just had to turn up the AC in the booth.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. He's racked up more hits than a 90s boy band, and he wants it that way. Save! In comes the run from second. It's a 3-run game, 6-3.
Ball, that's just out.
Just
that's a ball.
Missed. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Crawford tossed to second on the nailer. They get 2.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives them a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. His 21st of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Siggy, this one got out of here in a hurry. Let's take a look at it again with StatCast.
Well, 116 miles per hour off the bat is just absolutely crushed. We knew that, seeing it with our eyes, but the number, incredible. And Boogie, only a handful of players are capable of putting up those numbers.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Edward Bizzardo won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New arm out of the bullpen, Casey Legumina. He's into the game with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Chris, you look at it. These are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots of the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next pitch misses, and the count's full. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Marcelo Meyer now at the plate. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And the 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Gabe Spire, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Here's a 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Young on to first, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. Back inside Fenway Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Rob Refsnyder.
Ball inside.
of situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The 1-1. In the air, left field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Anthony takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, second baseman Cole Young.
So they're down to their final out. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one.
No, inside.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is fouled back.
All right, Sox, let's go.
Smoked to the left, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulder stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
That one fouled off. Young, the runner at first with 2 gone. Yeah, that's fouled off. Chapman is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Playing meaningful games in September is always exciting. A win today, first day of the month. This will just add more fuel to the fire.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Does anybody know or have the time?